Once is good, Doug fir larch is good. Let me get rid of all these little guys. And we're going to put W2 there. And here, we're going to put spacing of the whales. Okay, and this is shear, and now we're in dimensional. We're into 2x4s. So dimensional is at top one, and it is right here, the top one. Oh, the bottom one is dimensional, L. There's my updated. How about my deflection? Is my deflection fine? Let's see what they did. For that, they actually changed it to 1/8 inch. So they've done bending, L over 360, 1/8 inch dimensional lumber. Okay, now what do we have? We got 2x4s. 2x4 Doug fir larch. This D is actually an H also, okay? So let's look them up. 2x4. I'm going to go to table 4.1 first. Now I'm going to grab a hold of my dimensions. Then I'm going to go to table 4.2 and get the stresses. So 4.1, where are you? 4.1, I got a 2x4, 2x4. There you are. 1.5 by 3.5. There you are, 536. 2x4. 536 and 306. Came from table 4.1, and I'm going to turn it over. I'm at Doug fir larch. I'm at construction grade 1050. 140 and 1,000,005. Used only once. Multiply them out. Get yourself some numbers. And if you multiply those according to the book, it's 1313. It is 175. And it's 1,000,005. There's all of our data. W1, oh boy, we've got a W2. If I look at this from the side, okay? Sheathing, studs. Studs are placed at 12-inch centers. If I go halfway in between, there's what that stud carries. 6 inches on this side, 6 on that, so it's carrying a strip 12 inches wide, so W2. W2 is the strip in feet multiplied by the load per square foot. $600 pounds a foot, so even though you got a change, it didn't change. That's not the case. If that was anything but 12-inch spacing on those studs, W2 would not equal W1. Remember that, okay? So I ought to be able to go now, and I ought to be able to take and put all this data in here. 1313. What I got, S, 306. 600, 600, million five. I, 536. H, 175. B, D, or H. That should do it. And if this doesn't match the book, we've got a problem. So let's see if I got it right. 1095, 1313, 306, 600 gives me 28.3. Next one, million five, that's perfect, 40.1. Next one, 384, 41.3. Next one, shear. It turns out to be they don't have it there. We'll do it ourselves. I don't see where they've multiplied like they switched formulas on me, which is the inch formula instead of the foot. So let me do it. 175 times 1.5 times 3.5 divided by 0.9 divided by 600. 1.70. Let's see, 7 divided by 12. 0.58. 2.28 times 12 is 2736. Okay, there's some numbers there. And let's see if that's what they got. Make sure we're in the same ball game. They got 27.4, so we're in good shape. Looks like this is the baby. So the maximum spacing of the whales. Okay? Maximum spacing of the whales is 27.36, or their world, 27.4 inches. Okay? It's farthest we can put them apart. Why is that? So they can support the stud. And it says the spacing of the whales by inspection. The max is 27.4. That's 611. Go to 612. It says if the form of the top whale space one adjacent 27 inches is what they picked. So they used this and they said, okay, book 27 inches. Okay, so we've got two other things whipped. We know the whales cannot be spaced more than 27 inches apart. So, and then we know that the studs are 2x4 spaced at 12 inches and that the sheathing is 7/8 inch plywood. Okay, now we're going to get into a situation where if you don't draw a picture that makes sense, you're going to be in deep trouble. Okay? So I'm going to take a few minutes here and draw the picture while you wait, and then when I get back, we'll have the picture drawn. I'll have it divided up and we can go at it. So Masa, you might as well shut me down for a few minutes.